The Gatekeeper's Son. Once upon a time, there was a nobleman who lived upstairs and the gatekeeper was in the basement. The two families live very far apart. The first reason is that the downstairs separates them, and then the second one is the difference in classes. But they lived under the same roof, seeing the same street and sharing the same courtyard. The nobleman has a beautiful daughter named Emily, and the gatekeeper gave birth to the cutest boy in the world. They named him George. The two children grew up together in the shade of the magnolia tree.
Boy, you can play in front of the lady to entertain her, but don't touch her, understood? Keep your distance.
My rose petal, you were born to be with a prince.
As time passed, the two children grew up. The boy of the gatekeeper family is blossoming into a bright young man with a lovely head and rosy cheeks, like a blooming large lily. The daughter of the noble house, on the other hand, was a vision of grace and beauty, her skin as white and pink as a magnolia blossom.
Our son gave the young lady a slice of his cake, which had neither meat nor cheese the other day. However, she found it quite tasty. If the master saw it, we would be in trouble.
Our boy is old enough for apprenticeship, isn't he? We must choose a solid career for him.
But our house will be so empty without him, and he's still taking drawing classes at night. Doesn't his teacher say, let him pursue his dream, and then he will make us happy later?
Just like his mother had said, George loved to draw. The way his little fingers manipulated the pencil was wonderful. He gave the first picture to Emily.
If you could only draw black and white pictures like this, it's a pity. You should use this box of crayons to color your drawings brilliantly.
I can't take things that are mine.
Just take it. In return, you must draw a lot of pictures for me.
In that case, I'll give you the best pictures with them.
So George began to paint ancient castles with round spirals, like giant pumpkins that glowed yellow in the sun. The 16-story pagodas had bells on each floor. The temples adorned with marble columns have steps on all sides.
Still not pretty. Still not pretty. You have to draw better. If you still give me ugly pictures, I'll tear them up, you know.
So, the old pictures I gave you, did you tear them all?
Yes, I tore them all.
Emily was just teasing George, actually. She showed his drawings to an old count, who was a professor at the Royal Academy. He hurried down to the basement to see George.
My little friend, I have seen your drawings. There are many places that need to be fixed, but from today on, you can come to my place to learn to draw, so you can draw better next time. I think maybe you're more into architecture than painting.
Oh, really?
At the Royal Academy, George studied harder than anyone there. When the old count had nothing left to teach him, he sent him abroad to study in a far, far away country.
If I had known this, I'd rather send him to an apprenticeship so that we can keep him home. When will he come back from his trip abroad? Will I still be alive to see him again? Oh, my dear boy.
It's for his happiness. It's better for his career, my dear.
Thank you for trying to cheer me up, my love. But you sound just as sad as I do. Goodbye, George. Please be safe and return to me.
Goodbye, Mom, Dad. Goodbye, everyone.
We love you, son.
Goodbye, Emily.
Goodbye, George. I know you are very talented. Please come back soon.
The best picture? I haven't finished yet. I'll give it to you when I come back, Emily.
While living abroad, George studied very hard and made remarkable progress. He constantly thought about ways to improve his drawing to be more unique and beautiful. Each month, George received a letter from his mother in Emily's handwriting. Every letter is like a warm sun that warms his heart. But today's letter seems to drown him in the thick darkness. It was a letter informing George of his father's death. His mother told him to focus on his studies because Emily had taken care of his father's affairs and took care of his mother on his behalf. George vowed that he would study even harder so that he could come home and see his mom as soon as possible. Then, finally came the day when George successfully finished his studies and returned. Memories came flooding back as soon as he stood in front of the house with the magnolia tree that had shaded him in Emily's childhood.
You came back. You finally came back to me.
My dearest mother, you aged too much. Thank you so much for being so kind to my mom, Emily.
Your mother has a precious soul. I can't believe how much she loves her son. I still know everything about you since she asked me to read all of your letters for her. Besides, when we were kids, didn't you treat me very well? You gave me quite a few paintings.
This is the best picture. I saved it for you, Emily. I've created a castle that has the most beautiful things in it. A castle in fairy tales. This is where you sleep? Here, you learn to dance. This is where you play the piano.
But where is your place?
Huh? Me?
You are here, here, and here. Wherever I am, be there with me, okay?
Emily, will you agree to be my wife?
It's our young George indeed. So, you have finished your studies and came back.
I will reward you. Tell me your wish.
Sir, I hope you will allow me to marry Miss Emily.
What did you say? Who gave you that bold idea? The son of a gatekeeper who claims to be a nobleman's son-in-law?
That's impossible. The son of a gatekeeper? Oh, what a mess. Has anyone ever seen that?
My poor daughter, I understand your suffering. How dare he offend our honor? It's not worth crying over, dear.
Mom, I will cry for the rest of my life if you and Father don't allow us.
Gosh, what are you saying? Have you lost your mind? Have heaven and earth turned upside down? My God! Oh my God!
Just then, the king's messenger arrived, but the person he wanted to meet was not the nobleman, but George, the gatekeeper's son. He informed the king's invitation to summon him to the palace as a close advisor. The king made him professor of the Royal Academy and put him in charge of the construction of all the architectural works in the country.
Please send my appreciation to the king.
Hey, George, Professor, a man invited by the king to advise him is certainly worthy of being accepted as the son-in-law of a nobleman. I very much approve of the marriage between you and my daughter, Emily.
Really? Thank you so much.
He's not the son of a lowly family, but the son of a talented one. Isn't he, my love?
You said it.
George and Emily got married and gave birth to a beautiful son, and his family lives happily ever after. With his talent and energy, he rose even further. Besides, it's worth the effort to tell you the story of a gatekeeper's son.